Aries, as we delve into the energies surrounding you for the month of October, there's a sense of grounding and material focus that seems promising, yet there's also a call for caution and introspection. We'll be drawing 6 cards today to explore various aspects of your life: past, present, future, love, money and career, and health. The moon is in its waning gibbous phase and is in the sign of Taurus, which could add a layer of stability but also stubbornness to the energies at play. Let's begin. For the past, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This card is a symbol of wealth, not just in terms of money but also in terms of family and long-term success. It's an earth card, which aligns well with the Taurian energy from the moon. You've been building something substantial, perhaps a family, a business, or an important relationship. The keyword here is legacy. You've been focused on the long term and it's been paying off. However, the 10 of Pentacles also warns against becoming too complacent. It's important to remember that even though you've achieved a lot, life is ever-changing. Moving on to the present, the Knight of Pentacles is here. This card is also an earth card, and it's one that signifies diligence, hard work, and responsibility. You're in a phase where you're taking things step by step, not rushing into decisions. This is good, especially with the moon in Taurus. It's a time to be practical and grounded. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of loyalty, but its downside is that it can sometimes indicate being stuck in a rut. If you're feeling like you're just going through the motions, it might be time to infuse some new energy into your daily routine. As for the future, we see the Page of Pentacles reversed. This card, when upright, is one of new beginnings and opportunities, especially in the material or educational realms. However, reversed, it suggests that you might miss these opportunities if you're not careful. It's a card that calls for focus and attention to detail. You might be feeling ungrounded or distracted, and this could lead to mistakes or missed chances. Given that the moon is waning, it might be a good time to release any negative habits or thought patterns that are holding you back. In the realm of love, the Chariot is steering the way. This major arcana card is all about control, willpower, and victory. If you're in a relationship, it could mean that things are moving at a fast pace, and it's exhilarating. The Chariot is a card of emotional and mental control, so it's important to keep your feelings in check. If you're single, this card suggests that you're in full control of your love life and have the power to manifest what you desire. But remember, the Chariot also warns against being too controlling or single-minded. For money and career, the 10 of Cups reversed is showing up. This card, when upright, is about emotional and familial fulfillment. Reversed, it suggests that something in your work or financial life is not providing the emotional satisfaction you crave. It's a water card, which contrasts with the earth and fire energies we've seen so far. It might be a good time to reflect on whether your career aligns with your emotional and familial goals. Given that the moon is in its waning phase, this could be a good time to let go of any work-related issues that are causing emotional turmoil. Finally, in the area of health, we have the Queen of Swords. This air card is about clarity, focus, and detachment. It suggests that you're in a phase where you're seeing things clearly, particularly when it comes to your health. You're cutting through the noise and focusing on what truly matters. However, the Queen of Swords can sometimes be too detached, so make sure you're not ignoring your emotional health in favor of logic and reason. To sum up, Aries, October looks to be a month of grounding energies, opportunities, and some challenges. With the moon in Taurus and in its waning gibbous phase, it's a time for practicality but also a time to release what no longer serves you. We've used the Weight Tarot for today's reading, as its visual cues are easier to follow than those of the Crowley or Marseille decks. Thank you for joining me in this reading. If you found it helpful, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Have a blessed October. Taurus, the energy for the month of October is swirling around you, and it's a mix of challenges and revelations. The cards drawn for you today are the Wheel of Fortune for the past, the Two of Swords for the present, and Judgment reversed for the future. In the realms of love, money, and health, we have the Nine of Cups reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Page of Wands. We'll be drawing 6 cards to delve into each scope of your life. We're using the Weight Tarot for today's reading, as its visuals are more easily interpreted than those of the Crowley or Marseille tarots. The Wheel of Fortune in your past position signifies cycles, karma, and destiny. This card is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion and luck. It suggests that you've been through a period of change, where things seemed almost fated to happen. The Wheel of Fortune is a card that doesn't discriminate, it brings both good and bad luck, teaching you lessons along the way. Emotionally, you may have felt like a spectator in your own life, watching as events unfolded around you. The key takeaway here is that these cycles are natural and necessary for your growth. If you've been through challenges, know that they were stepping stones to where you need to be. In your present, the Two of Swords is a card of indecision, choices, and a stalemate. Ruled by the moon and associated with the element of air, this card often indicates emotional confusion. You're at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. The Two of Swords suggests that you're avoiding making a decision, possibly out of fear of making the wrong choice. The moon's current phase, a waning gibbous in your own sign of Taurus, amplifies your need for introspection. It's a time to release and let go, which aligns well with the energy of this card. Take some time to weigh your options carefully, but don't let indecision paralyze you. Looking into the future, we see Judgment reversed. This card is about self-reflection, inner judgments, and rebirth, but when reversed, it indicates a resistance to this necessary introspection. Ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation, and associated with the element of fire, this card's energy is urging you to confront things you'd rather ignore. You might be holding on to past mistakes or missed opportunities. The key word here is release. Let go of what no longer serves you, especially as the moon's energy is also pointing towards a period of letting go. In the realm of love, the Nine of Cups reversed suggests dissatisfaction and unfulfilled wishes. This card is often considered the wish card, but in its reversed position, it indicates that something is lacking. You may be feeling emotionally unfulfilled in your relationships. The moon's current phase and sign amplify your emotional sensitivity, making it a good time to reflect on your needs and desires. Consider what changes could bring you closer to your emotional goals. For money and career, the Lover's reversed indicates a misalignment of values or a difficult choice that needs to be made. This card is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, and it's urging you to think critically about your decisions. You may be at a crossroads in your career or financial life. Given the moon's current phase, this could be a good time to release any projects or investments that are not serving your higher goals. In terms of health, the Page of Wands brings a message of enthusiasm and exploration. This card is associated with the element of fire and suggests that you're entering a phase of new energy and vitality. However, the Page is also a card of immaturity, indicating that you might be prone to taking unnecessary risks. Given that the moon is in your sign, listen to your body and your intuition. It's a good time to start new health routines, but do so with caution and proper planning. As we wrap up this reading for October, the lunar influences in the cards drawn today suggest a month of introspection, decision-making, and the need for emotional and spiritual release. The moon's waning gibbous phase in Taurus reinforces the themes of letting go and preparing for new beginnings. Thank you for joining me in this reading. If you found this insightful, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Gemini, the celestial energies for October are swirling with a mix of mystery and revelation. The moon is in its waning gibbous phase, signaling a time for introspection and letting go of what no longer serves you. With the moon in Taurus, there's a grounding energy that could help you make sense of the complexities ahead. We'll be drawing 6 cards today to explore different facets of your life: past, present, future, love, money and career, and health. For your past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This card is often associated with the element of earth and speaks to the keyword investment. You've been putting in the work, whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal growth. The Seven of Pentacles suggests that you've been evaluating your efforts and wondering if they're paying off. Emotionally, you may have felt a sense of impatience or even frustration. The divinatory message here is clear: your past investments have not been in vain, but they do require time to bear fruit. The suggestion is to continue nurturing your projects and relationships, but also to be open to tweaking your approach if needed. In the present, the High Priestess graces us with her presence. She is a card of intuition, associated with the element of water and the keyword mystery. The High Priestess urges you to tap into your inner wisdom. Emotionally, you might be feeling like there's more beneath the surface, things unspoken or secrets yet to be revealed. The divinatory message is to trust your intuition, it's sharper than you think. Given the moon's current phase and sign, this is an excellent time for introspection. The High Priestess suggests that the answers you seek are already within you. As we move into the future, we encounter the Magician reversed. This card is generally linked with the element of air and the keyword manifestation. However, in its reversed position, it warns of unfulfilled potential or misuse of skills. Emotionally, you may feel stuck or as if you're not making the progress you'd like. The divinatory message is cautionary: be aware of how you're using your talents and resources. The suggestion here is to reassess your goals and methods. Perhaps you need to realign your actions with your true intentions. In the realm of love, the Five of Swords reversed comes into play. This card is tied to the element of air and the keyword conflict. Reversed, it indicates that past misunderstandings or conflicts are beginning to resolve. Emotionally, you may feel a sense of relief or even a newfound clarity about a relationship. The divinatory message is optimistic: things are looking up, but there's still work to be done. The suggestion is to communicate openly and honestly to fully mend any broken fences. For money and career, the Ace of Pentacles reversed appears. This card is usually associated with the element of earth and the keyword opportunity. In its reversed position, it suggests missed opportunities or lack of growth in your financial or professional life. Emotionally, you may feel stuck or unfulfilled. The divinatory message is to be cautious with your investments and career moves. Given the moon's influence, this might be a good time to reevaluate rather than push ahead. The suggestion is to be prudent and perhaps wait for a more auspicious time to act. Finally, in the area of health, we have the Three of Swords. This card is linked to the element of air and the keyword heartbreak. It suggests emotional or even physical pain. Emotionally, you may be going through a tough time, feeling sorrow or loss. The divinatory message is to not ignore these feelings. Acknowledge them and seek appropriate help, whether it's medical or emotional support. The suggestion is to take proactive steps to heal, both emotionally and physically. As we wrap up this reading for October, it's evident that this month is a mixed bag of challenges and opportunities for growth. Trust your intuition, reassess your goals, and be open to change. The moon's waning gibbous phase and its position in Taurus reinforce the need for introspection and grounded decision-making. Thank you for joining me in this reading using the Waite Tarot, known for its visual clarity. If this reading resonated with you or provided some insights, please like and comment to help this work reach more Geminis seeking clarity in their lives. Cancer, as we step into the month of October, the cards suggest a transformative journey ahead. There's a sense of emotional recalibration, financial shifts, and a reevaluation of personal freedom. We'll be drawing 6 cards today to delve into various aspects of your life, past, present, and future, as well as love, money and career, and health. We are using the Waite Tarot for today's reading, as its visual cues are easier to follow compared to the Crowley and Marseille decks. Let's begin with your past, represented by the Knight of Cups reversed. This card is often associated with the element of water, which is also your natural element, Cancer. The Knight of Cups reversed speaks to emotional immaturity, impulsiveness, and a certain level of emotional manipulation. Perhaps you've been through a phase where you let your emotions rule your decisions, leading to some regrettable actions. The keyword here is disillusionment. You may have felt like a dreamer whose dreams were not coming true. The suggestion here is to learn from these past experiences. Emotional intelligence is a skill that can be honed. Moving on to the present, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This card is rooted in the element of earth and is generally a very positive card. It signifies financial independence, luxury, and self-sufficiency. You've worked hard to achieve a level of comfort and stability in your life. The keyword for this card is abundance. You're in a phase where you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. However, it's essential to remember that the Nine of Pentacles also carries a message of solitude. Enjoy your success, but don't isolate yourself in the process. For the future, the Sun reversed has made its appearance. Typically, the Sun is about joy, success, and celebration, but when reversed, it indicates that you might face some setbacks. The element associated with this card is fire, and the keyword is temporary cloudiness. While the future holds promise, there may be minor obstacles or delays. The Sun reverse suggests that you might feel like you're almost at the finish line but not quite there. Patience and a positive outlook are your allies here. In the realm of love, the Four of Wands graces your spread. This card is a very positive omen and is associated with the element of fire. It signifies celebration, harmony, and a possible long-term commitment. If you're in a relationship, this could mean taking it to the next level. If you're single, a meaningful connection is on the horizon. The keyword here is union. The card suggests that love will offer you both stability and joy. For money and career, the Ten of Swords reversed is your card. Generally, the Ten of Swords marks a painful ending, but when reversed, it signifies recovery and the worst being over. The element here is air, and the keyword is rebirth. You're picking yourself up and seeing the dawn after a long night. Financially, this could mean getting out of debt or recovering from a career setback. The suggestion here is to keep moving forward, the worst is behind you. Your health is represented by the Eight of Swords. This card is also associated with the element of air and often signifies feeling trapped or restricted, either mentally or physically. The keyword is limitation. You might be feeling as if you're in a situation with no way out, but often these are mental barriers rather than actual limitations. The suggestion here is to seek professional advice if you're dealing with health issues. Now, considering the waning gibbous moon and its position in Taurus, there's a grounding energy at play. This lunar phase is often a time for introspection and letting go, which aligns well with your current journey. The earthy energy of Taurus further enhances your financial prospects, especially with the Nine of Pentacles in your present. As we wrap up this reading for October, remember that tarot is a tool for guidance. The cards have spoken, and the message is clear: emotional growth, financial stability, and personal freedom are within reach, but they come with their own set of challenges. Thank you for joining me in this reading. If you found this helpful, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Leo, as we delve into the energies of October, there's a sense of introspection and recalibration in the air. The cards drawn for you this month are the Ace of Wands reversed for the past, the Four of Swords for the present, and the Knight of Wands reversed for the future. In the realms of love, money, and health, we see the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Empress reversed, and the Five of Cups respectively. We'll be drawing 6 cards to explore these aspects of your life in depth. The moon is in its waning gibbous phase and is currently in Taurus, adding a layer of grounding and emotional stability to the reading. We are using the Waite Tarot for today's reading, as its visuals are more accessible than those of the Crowley or Marseille Tarot. Let's begin with your past, represented by the Ace of Wands reversed. This card is often associated with fire, the element that fuels your sign, Leo. It speaks of missed opportunities and a lack of inspiration. Perhaps you've been feeling like you missed the boat on something important, or maybe you've been struggling with a creative block. The keyword here is stagnation. The Ace of Wands reversed suggests that you've been holding back, perhaps out of fear or uncertainty. The suggestion here is to not dwell on what could have been but to focus on what can still be achieved. In the present, we have the Four of Swords. This card is associated with the element of air and carries the keyword rest. It's a call for introspection, a time to pause and reflect. You're being asked to take a break, to heal, and to collect your thoughts. Given the moon's current phase and sign, this is an excellent time to ground yourself and consider your emotional well-being. The Four of Swords suggests that you should take this time to recharge, both mentally and physically. Moving on to the future, we find the Knight of Wands reversed. This card, like your past, is also associated with the element of fire. The keyword here is impulsivity, and it warns against making hasty decisions or taking reckless actions. The Knight of Wands reversed suggests that you might be feeling restless or impatient about something in your life. However, the Moon in Taurus advises caution and patience. The suggestion for this card is to think before you act and to consider the long-term consequences of your actions. In the realm of love, the Six of Pentacles reversed has appeared. This card is associated with the element of earth and carries the keyword imbalance. It suggests that there may be issues of fairness or equality in your relationships. Perhaps you're giving more than you're receiving, or vice versa. The Moon's influence advises you to seek stability and emotional security in your relationships. The suggestion here is to have an open and honest discussion with your partner about your needs and expectations. For money and career, the Empress reversed has shown up. This card is usually associated with fertility and abundance, but in its reversed state, it points to a lack of growth or creativity in your professional life. The keyword here is stagnation, similar to your past card. The Moon in Taurus, known for its practicality, suggests that this may be a good time to review your financial plans and career goals. The suggestion for this card is to not be afraid to seek advice or mentorship in your professional life. In terms of health, the Five of Cups has appeared. This card is associated with the element of water and carries the keyword loss. It suggests that you may be focusing too much on what you've lost rather than what you still have. The Moon's waning phase is a reminder to let go of what no longer serves you, emotionally or physically. The suggestion here is to focus on the present and what you can do to improve your well-being. As we wrap up this reading for October, it's clear that this is a month of introspection and re-evaluation for you, Leo. The Moon's current phase and sign offer a stable backdrop against which you can reassess various aspects of your life. Thank you for joining me in this reading. If you found it insightful, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Virgo, as we step into the month of October, the cards reveal a transformative journey ahead. There's a sense of upheaval but also a promise of renewal. We'll be drawing 6 cards today to delve into various aspects of your life, your past, present, and future, as well as your love life, career, and health. The cards for today are the Five of Wands for your past, the Seven of Swords reversed for your present, and the Tower for your future. In love, we have the Three of Pentacles, for money and career the Queen of Wands reversed, and for health, the Four of Pentacles reversed. We are using the Waite Tarot for this reading, as its visual elements are easier to interpret than those of the Crowley or Marseille decks. The Moon is in its waning gibbous phase and is in the sign of Taurus. This lunar energy could bring a sense of grounding and practicality, which might be essential as you navigate through the transformative energies this month. Let's start with your past, represented by the Five of Wands. This card is associated with the element of fire and signifies conflict, competition, and minor struggles. It seems like you've been through a period of tension, perhaps in your personal or professional life. The emotional keyword here is frustration. You might have felt like you were constantly fighting for your place, whether it was in a relationship, at work, or within your family. The divinatory message here is that these struggles were not in vain, they were shaping you, preparing you for the challenges ahead. The suggestion is to take these experiences as lessons, not setbacks. Moving on to your present, the Seven of Swords reversed is on display. This card is linked to the element of air and often signifies deception, trickery, or a plan that didn't work out. However, in its reversed position, it indicates that the truth is coming to light. You're in a phase where secrets are being revealed, and clarity is emerging. The emotional keyword here is relief. It's as if a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. The divinatory message is that it's a good time to clear the air, to make amends, or to come clean about something that's been bothering you. The suggestion is to embrace this newfound clarity and use it to make informed decisions. As we look into your future, the Tower card appears. This card is associated with the element of fire and signifies sudden change, upheaval, and chaos. The emotional keyword is disruption. While this card may seem alarming, remember that the Tower clears the way for something new. The divinatory message is that a significant change is coming, and though it may seem destructive, it's often a blessing in disguise. The suggestion is to prepare yourself emotionally and mentally for this change. Don't resist it, let it happen. In the realm of love, the Three of Pentacles shows up. This card is tied to the element of earth and signifies collaboration, teamwork, and building something valuable. The emotional keyword is partnership. It seems like you're entering a phase where working together with your partner can bring about fruitful results. The divinatory message is that love is a joint venture this month. The suggestion is to communicate openly with your partner and work together to overcome challenges. For money and career, the Queen of Wands reversed is your card. This card is associated with the element of fire and usually signifies a charismatic, bold individual. However, in its reversed position, it indicates a lack of energy or confidence. The emotional keyword is doubt. You might be feeling unsure about your career choices or financial decisions. The divinatory message is to not let this temporary lack of confidence deter you. The suggestion is to seek advice or mentorship to regain your footing. Lastly, for health, the Four of Pentacles reversed appears. This card is linked to the element of earth and signifies letting go, releasing control. The emotional keyword is release. It seems like you're learning to let go of unhealthy habits or thought patterns that have been affecting your well-being. The divinatory message is that it's a good time to release and heal. The suggestion is to perhaps seek professional help or engage in activities that promote emotional and physical release. As we wrap up this reading for October, remember that the moon's waning gibbous phase and its position in Taurus are offering you a stable ground to stand on as you navigate these transformative energies. Thank you for joining me today. If this reading resonated with you, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Libra, the celestial scales, your October forecast promises a journey of introspection, a reevaluation of your past choices, and a promising future in the material realm. We'll be drawing 6 cards today to explore various aspects of your life: past, present, future, love, money and career, and health. The moon is in its waning gibbous phase, and its sign is Taurus, which will add a layer of grounding energy to our reading. We are using the Waite Tarot for this reading, as its visuals are more accessible than those of the Crowley or Marseille Tarots. For your past, we have the Two of Wands reversed. This card is often associated with the element of fire and carries the keyword planning. In its reversed position, it suggests that you may have faced indecision or missed opportunities. You've been at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. The emotional undertone here is one of regret but also a realization that not all is lost. The universe is nudging you to learn from this phase, to understand that sometimes not making a choice is also a choice. The divinatory message is clear: it's time to stop dwelling on the past and prepare for what's coming next. Moving on to the present, the Hermit card has appeared. This major arcana card is linked with the element of earth and carries the keyword introspection. You're being called to take some time alone, to reflect and meditate on your life's journey. The Hermit holds his lantern high, illuminating the path for others but also for himself. This is a period for you to seek wisdom and understanding. Emotionally, you may feel the need to withdraw a bit, to seek solitude to hear your inner voice. This is not a time for rash decisions, especially with the moon in Taurus, which reinforces the need for thoughtful deliberation. As we look into your future, the King of Pentacles has made his presence known. This card is associated with the element of earth and carries the keyword abundance. The King of Pentacles is a master of the material world. He's successful, wealthy, and also generous. Your future seems to be leading you toward financial stability and success in your career or business. Emotionally, this card suggests a state of contentment and security. The moon's current phase and sign amplify this card's energy, promising a stable and grounded future. In the realm of love, the Ten of Wands reversed has appeared. This card is linked with the element of fire and carries the keyword burden. Reversed, it indicates that you're letting go of emotional baggage or unnecessary responsibilities in your love life. You've been carrying a heavy load, and it's time to set it down. The emotional tone here is one of relief and liberation. The universe is giving you a clear sign that it's time to focus on what truly matters in your relationships. For money and career, the Knight of Swords has galloped into your reading. This card is associated with the element of air and carries the keyword action. You're likely to experience a period of rapid progress in your career or financial endeavors. The Knight of Swords is all about speed and movement, however, be cautious. The emotional undertone here is one of excitement but also impulsivity. Make sure to think before you act, especially with the moon in Taurus, which advises against rash decisions. Lastly, in the area of health, we have Temperance. This major arcana card is associated with the element of fire and carries the keyword balance. It suggests that you're finding equilibrium in your physical and emotional well-being. Temperance advises moderation in all things. The emotional tone here is one of peace and harmony, and the moon in its waning gibbous phase supports this, encouraging you to release what no longer serves you. To wrap up this October forecast for Libra, it's evident that you're on a journey of self-discovery, with promising prospects in your material life. The moon's phase and sign have subtly influenced each card, adding a layer of depth to this reading. Thank you for joining me in this exploration. If you found this reading helpful, please like and comment to help my work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Scorpio, the energies for the month of October are swirling around you, and there's a sense of transformation in the air. We're under the influence of a waning gibbous moon in Taurus, which could bring a sense of grounding and practicality to your emotional world. Today, we'll be drawing 6 cards to explore different aspects of your life, past, present, and future, as well as love, money and career, and health. We're using the Waite Tarot deck for this reading, as its imagery is more straightforward and easier to interpret than other decks like the Crowley or Marseille Tarot. In your past, we find the 7 of Wands. This card is associated with the element of fire and carries the keyword defense. It suggests that you've been in a situation where you had to stand your ground, perhaps against multiple challenges or adversaries. Emotionally, this may have been draining but also empowering. You've learned the value of resilience and the importance of defending your beliefs. The 7 of Wands often indicates a past where you've had to fend for yourself, but in doing so, you've built a strong foundation for your future. The suggestion here is to remember those lessons as you navigate the complexities of the present. Speaking of the present, the 8 of Pentacles appears in its reversed position. This card is tied to the element of earth and its keyword is diligence, but in its reversed form, it indicates a lack of focus or a deviation from your path. You may be feeling like your current efforts are not yielding the results you desire, possibly leading to frustration or apathy. The Taurus moon could be amplifying this feeling, making you question the practicality of your current endeavors. The advice here is to reassess and realign. Sometimes, taking a step back can provide the perspective needed to move 2 steps forward. As we look into your future, the 7 of Cups appears, also in its reversed position. This card is associated with the element of water and its keyword is choices. In its reversed form, it suggests that you'll soon find clarity in a situation that has been confusing or overwhelming. The fog will lift, and you'll be able to make a decision based on a newfound understanding of your options. The waning gibbous moon suggests that as the month progresses, you'll find it easier to let go of illusions or unrealistic expectations, making way for more practical and achievable goals. In the realm of love, we find strength in its reversed position. This card is associated with the element of fire and its keyword is courage. In its reversed state, it may indicate a period of emotional vulnerability or a lack of confidence in your relationships. You may be feeling as if you're not as in control of your emotions as you'd like to be. The moon in Taurus suggests that grounding yourself and finding stability can help you regain your emotional strength. It might be a good time to focus on building a secure emotional foundation rather than getting swept away by passion. For money and career, the moon appears in its reversed position. This card is tied to the element of water and its keyword is illusion. In its reversed state, it suggests that things may not be as they seem in your professional life. You might be dealing with misunderstandings or miscommunications. The waning gibbous moon in Taurus advises caution in financial matters and suggests that now is a good time to review contracts or clarify work-related issues. The advice here is to seek clarity and not to make assumptions. Finally, in the area of health, we find the Page of Swords in its reversed position. This card is associated with the element of air and its keyword is curiosity. In its reversed form, it warns of a lack of focus or scattered energy, which could be affecting your well-being. The moon's current phase suggests that you should be cautious not to neglect your physical health while you're caught up in mental or emotional whirlwinds. The suggestion is to engage in grounding activities, perhaps spending time in nature or focusing on your physical well-being to balance out the energies. As we wrap up this reading for October, the waning gibbous moon in Taurus serves as a reminder to focus on what's practical and achievable. The energies this month are calling for clarity, grounding, and a reassessment of your current path. Thank you for joining me in this journey through the cards. If this reading resonated with you, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Sagittarius, the archer, always aiming for the stars. This October promises to be a transformative month for you, filled with emotional depth, challenges, and ultimately, growth. We'll be drawing 6 cards today to explore various aspects of your life: past, present, future, love, money and career, and health. The moon phase is a waning gibbous, and the moon sign is in Taurus, which will add an extra layer of grounding and emotional stability to our reading. We are using the Unveiled Tarot deck for its visual clarity and universal appeal. In your past, we find the Devil card. This card often represents bondage, temptation, and materialism. It's a card that speaks to the darker aspects of life, the things that trap us, whether it's an unhealthy relationship, a dead-end job, or a negative mindset. The Devil card is associated with the element of earth and its keyword is bondage. It suggests that you've been held back by something, perhaps your own fears or insecurities. The emotional tone here is one of struggle, but also of self-awareness. You've likely learned some hard lessons about what you don't want, which is just as important as knowing what you do want. The suggestion here is to identify these chains and work on breaking free. In the present, the King of Cups graces us. This card is associated with the element of water and its keyword is compassion. It signifies emotional balance, wisdom, and leadership. You've moved from a place of feeling trapped to a place of emotional maturity. You're in a phase where you can manage your emotions well and offer emotional support to others. The King of Cups is a master of his own feelings, and he suggests that you are, or should be, in control of your emotional responses. The divinatory message here is clear: maintain your emotional balance and you'll be able to navigate through any situation. For the future, we have the Six of Swords reversed. This card is generally about transition and change, but when reversed, it indicates delays or challenges in that process. The element here is air, and the keyword is stagnation. You may find yourself unable to move forward as quickly as you'd like. The emotional tone of this card is one of frustration but also of hope. The future isn't set in stone, it's a warning that you'll need to be proactive to avoid stagnation. The suggestion here is to prepare for delays and to have a backup plan. In the realm of love, the Five of Pentacles appears. This card is often associated with hardship and struggle, both materially and emotionally. The element is earth, and the keyword is isolation. You may feel like you're on the outside looking in, or you may be going through a period of emotional or even financial hardship. The emotional tone here is one of loneliness but also of resilience. The suggestion is to not isolate yourself, reach out to loved ones and allow them to help you through this time. For money and career, the Fool card comes up. This card is associated with the element of air and its keyword is beginnings. It suggests that now is a good time to take a risk or start a new venture. The emotional tone is one of excitement and anticipation. You're at the edge of a cliff, metaphorically speaking, and it's time to take that leap of faith. The suggestion here is to go for it but do so with all the enthusiasm and naivety of a beginner. In the area of health, the Page of Cups reversed suggests emotional imbalance or denial. The element is water and the keyword is inexperience. You might be ignoring your emotional needs or suppressing your feelings. The emotional tone is one of caution. Pay attention to your emotional well-being. The suggestion is to seek professional help if needed, or open up to trusted friends or family. The waning gibbous moon in Taurus suggests that it's a good time to release and let go, especially of material or emotional burdens. Taurus brings a grounding energy that can help you make practical decisions, particularly useful when navigating the complexities revealed in this reading. As we wrap up this reading for October, remember that tarot is a tool for guidance. You have the power to change your future. Thank you for joining me today. If this reading resonated with you, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Capricorn, as we delve into the energies of October, there's a sense of transformation and renewal that seems to be the overarching theme for you. The cards drawn for this month's reading are the Queen of Cups for the past, the Nine of Wands for the present, and the Three of Wands reversed for the future. In the realms of love, money, and health, we have the Star, Death, and the Nine of Swords reversed, respectively. We'll be using the Waite Tarot for this reading, as its visuals are more easily understood than those of the Crowley or Marseille decks. The moon phase is a waning gibbous, and the moon sign is in Taurus, which will subtly influence the energies we discuss today. Let's begin with the Queen of Cups, representing your past. This card is deeply connected to emotional intelligence and intuition. The Queen of Cups is a water element card, and its keyword is empathy. You've been someone who has always been in tune with the emotions of others, often serving as a confidant or a shoulder to lean on. This emotional depth has been both a blessing and a challenge. While it has allowed you to form deep connections, it has also sometimes led you to neglect your own needs. The Queen of Cups suggests that you've been nurturing, but perhaps it's time to turn some of that nurturing inward. Given that the moon is in Taurus, a sign known for its grounding energy, use this time to stabilize your emotional world. Moving on to the present, we have the Nine of Wands. This card is associated with the fire element and its keyword is resilience. You're in a phase where you're holding your ground, perhaps after a period of challenges or setbacks. You're not giving up, and that's commendable. However, the Nine of Wands also warns against being overly defensive or guarded. The waning gibbous moon phase suggests a time for letting go, and this could mean lowering your defenses where they're no longer needed. You've built walls for a reason, but some of those reasons may no longer be valid. Reflect on that. For the future, we see the Three of Wands reversed. This card is also of the fire element, and its keyword when upright is expansion, but in its reversed position, it suggests delays or obstacles in your plans. You might be feeling as if things are not moving as quickly as you'd like. The Taurus moon sign suggests that patience and practicality will be your allies during this time. Instead of lamenting the slow pace, use this period to fine-tune your plans and lay a more solid foundation for the future. In the realm of love, the Star card shines brightly for you. This card is of the air element and its keyword is hope. If you've been feeling a bit jaded or cynical about love, the Star comes to remind you to keep the faith. There's a sense of renewal and even a touch of destiny about this card. The waning gibbous moon phase suggests that as you let go of past disappointments, you make room for new opportunities in love. For money and career, the Death card appears. Don't be alarmed, this card is often misunderstood. It's a card of transformation and rebirth, not a literal death. The element here is water, and the keyword is transformation. You might be at the end of a cycle in your career or financial life, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Change is the only constant, and the Death card suggests that you're making way for new opportunities. The Taurus moon adds a layer of practicality to this transformation. Make sure any changes you make are grounded in reality. Lastly, in the area of health, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. This card is of the air element, and its keyword when upright is anxiety. Reversed, it suggests that you're coming out of a period of stress or mental anguish. The waning gibbous moon phase supports this, indicating a release of negative energy. Take this as a sign to continue focusing on your mental well-being, perhaps incorporating grounding practices into your routine. To wrap up this reading for October, Capricorn, the cards suggest a month of emotional depth, resilience, and transformative energies. The moon's phase and sign offer a grounding influence, encouraging you to be practical and patient as you navigate these changes. Thank you for joining me in this reading. If you found it insightful, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Aquarius, as we step into the month of October, the celestial energies are swirling in a way that suggests a transformative journey for you. The waning gibbous moon in Taurus is grounding your emotional energies, urging you to find stability amidst change. We'll be drawing 6 cards today to delve into various aspects of your life, past, present, and future, as well as love, money and career, and health. We are using the Weight Tarot for today's reading, as its visual elements are more easily understood than those of the Crowley or Marseille Tarot. Let's begin with your past, represented by the Ace of Cups. This card is a symbol of emotional beginnings, love, and happiness. The element of water that it carries signifies the flow of emotions, and the keyword here is new beginnings. You may have recently experienced a surge of positive emotions or perhaps started a new relationship or project that filled you with joy. The Ace of Cups suggests that your past has been emotionally fulfilling, setting a strong foundation for your present. However, it's crucial to remember that beginnings come with responsibilities. Nurture what you've started, as the Ace of Cups also carries the potential for emotional depth. Moving on to the present, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. This card is generally about walking away, but in its reversed position, it indicates a return or a reluctance to move on. The element of water is still present, but the emotional tide has changed. The keyword here is stagnation. You might be feeling stuck, perhaps clinging to past emotions or situations. The Taurus moon's influence may be making it difficult for you to let go. While it's comfortable to stay where things are familiar, the Eight of Cups reversed advises you to assess what truly serves your emotional well-being. For the future, the World reversed has appeared. This card usually signifies completion and fulfillment, but reversed, it points to a lack of closure. The keyword is incompletion, and the element is earth, grounding the card in the material world. You may face delays or obstacles that prevent you from achieving a sense of wholeness. However, the World reversed also serves as a reminder that every ending is a new beginning. The waning gibbous moon suggests that it's a time for introspection. Use this phase to understand what's holding you back. In the realm of love, the Hierophant graces your spread. This card is about tradition, commitment, and spiritual wisdom. The keyword is conformity, and the element is earth. You might find yourself seeking a more traditional form of relationship or needing spiritual or institutional approval in matters of love. The Hierophant suggests that following traditional paths in love could bring you a sense of security and happiness. However, ensure that these traditions align with your personal beliefs. For money and career, the Six of Wands reversed has shown up. This card is generally about public recognition and victory, but reversed, it points to a lack of confidence or unrecognized efforts. The keyword here is setback, and the element is fire, indicating a need for action. You may be facing challenges in your career or financial endeavors. The Taurus moon could be making you a bit stubborn about your methods. It's a good time to reassess your strategies and perhaps take a more grounded approach to your ambitions. Lastly, in the area of health, we have the Four of Cups reversed. This card signifies a change in perspective, a new awareness of your situation. The keyword is reevaluation, and the element is water. You may have recently come out of a period of discontent or indifference regarding your health. The reversed position suggests that you're beginning to see the opportunities for improvement and wellness that you previously ignored. The waning gibbous moon in Taurus advises you to solidify these realizations into practical steps toward better health. As we wrap up this reading for October, it's clear that you're on a journey of emotional and spiritual evolution. The celestial energies, particularly the waning gibbous moon in Taurus, are urging you to ground your emotions and reassess your paths in love, career, and health. Thank you for joining me in this exploration. If this reading resonated with you, please like and comment to help my work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives. Pisces, as we delve into the energies surrounding you for the month of October, there's a sense of transformation in the air. It's as if you're standing at the crossroads of your life, contemplating the paths that lie ahead. The cards drawn for you today are the Emperor reversed for your past, the King of Swords reversed for your present, and the Hanged Man reversed for your future. In the realms of love, money, and health, we have Justice, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, respectively. We'll be using the Waite Tarot deck for this reading, known for its visual clarity compared to the Crowley and Marseille Tarot decks. The moon is in its waning gibbous phase, and its sign is Taurus. This lunar influence suggests a time for introspection and grounding, which will subtly weave its way through your reading. Let's begin with your past, represented by the Emperor reversed. This card embodies authority, structure, and control, but in its reversed position, it indicates a past where you may have felt powerless or perhaps too rigid in your ways. The element of fire that usually fuels the Emperor's decisiveness seems to have been extinguished, leaving you in a state of emotional and perhaps even physical inertia. The key word here is disempowerment. The suggestion for you is to acknowledge this past but not to dwell on it. Use it as a stepping stone to regain your sense of authority. Moving on to your present, the King of Swords reversed is on display. This card is generally about intellectual power and judgment. However, reversed, it suggests you're currently in a state where you might be misusing your intellectual abilities. You may be overly analytical, to the point of paralysis, or perhaps you're not using your intellect responsibly. The element of air, usually crisp and clear, is murky. The keyword is misjudgment. The advice here is to recalibrate your moral and intellectual compass. Take a step back and reassess your current situation with fresh eyes. As for your future, the Hanged Man reverse suggests a resistance to letting go and surrendering to the universe's plan for you. This card usually represents a willing sacrifice for a greater good, but reversed, it indicates a struggle against the natural flow of events. The element of water, which usually allows for emotional flow and intuition, is blocked here. The keyword is resistance. The suggestion is to let go of your need to control every outcome and allow life to unfold as it should. In the realm of love, justice makes an appearance. This card embodies fairness, truth, and law. It suggests that a karmic balance is being achieved in your love life. The element of air here is balanced, indicating clear communication and mutual understanding. The key word is equilibrium. The advice is to maintain this balance and fairness in your relationships. Speak your truth but also listen to your partner's needs and concerns. For money and career, the Three of Cups brings a message of celebration, community, and collaboration. The element of water here suggests emotional fulfillment in your work environment. The keyword is celebration. The advice is to engage more with your community or work team. Collective efforts will bring about success and perhaps even financial gains. Your health is represented by the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This card usually embodies nurturing and practicality, but reversed, it suggests neglect of self-care. The element of earth, usually stable and nurturing, is unstable here. The keyword is neglect. The advice is to focus more on your well-being. Perhaps consult a healthcare professional or simply take time off to rest and rejuvenate. The waning gibbous moon in Taurus subtly suggests that this is a time for you to ground your energies. Taurus brings a sense of stability, urging you to focus on the practical aspects of life. Given the transformative energies surrounding you this October, this lunar phase offers a gentle reminder to stay grounded while navigating through these changes. As we wrap up this reading for October, remember that the tarot serves as a guide. The power to change your life lies within you. Thank you for joining me today. If this reading resonated with you, please like and comment to help this work reach more people seeking clarity in their lives.